Okay, we're back the next night. Let's go back here and follow through with what sequence of events happened. Saturday is when I harvested the buck, let it hang overnight. Sunday's when I skinned it, deboned it. So Monday I was working up the meat and cleaning it. Tuesday I was doing the same thing. So really kind of let it soak for almost probably a night, and then really Tuesday night I probably did most of the final cleaning up and cutting. So overall been working on it like Monday night and Tuesday night. Tonight's Wednesday night. I was going to grind some hamburger up, but my dad kind of talked me into making deer bologna. So what I did, we have a processor that a local guy that processes meat, butcher shop, so to speak, and he makes pretty good deer bologna. So we went ahead and I took the normal meat that I was going to go ahead and grind up and just took that in there for him to make bologna out of, which was probably, I think if I can recall right, it was around 60 pounds. So Dad was wanting some, so I'm going to give him half and me half. I don't need 60 pounds of bologna, so he was wanting some, so I'm going to give some to my dad. So the only meat that I got left then after what we did is I got my canning meat left, and I also want to make some deer jerky. So I'm going to select the good lean maybe pieces of meat here to make some jerky out of. I got the deer chops that I'm going to freeze. And then the rest of the meat I'm not going to be canning here in the next few days, so I'm going to go ahead and just stick that in freezer bags and throw that in the freezer, and then we'll get that on a later date. So with that, I'll get to it. Okay, I got everything bagged up in bags, ready to go in the freezer. I went ahead and weighed this bucket of meat with 60 pounds that I took to the meat processing to get bologna and franks made out of. There's 40 pounds of meat in this bucket, so that's 100 pounds of meat that came off of this buck. So that's a lot of food. So I'll go ahead and put this in the freezer. Okay, what I'd like to share with you guys now is what I did with that heart from the other night. Remember, I cooked it and then I sliced it up real thin. I went ahead, if you look at it, I put some onions in there, I put oil and vinegar and sugar and a little bit of water, and made like a, well, we kind of have a wilted lettuce, kind of same thing we do with wilted lettuce, and that's my version of pickled heart. So that's it right there. Man, that's good stuff. Good stuff. I can eat that whole bowl. What I did was, when I came up with it, I salt and peppered it. I put like equal amounts of oil, equal amounts of sugar, and equal amounts of vinegar, and just kind of kept doing that a little bit till I got it covered. And once I got it pretty well covered, I added just a little bit of vinegar and a little bit of water, kind of make it a little bit more, cover the meat up a little bit more. But there's no, and put some onions, slice some onions in there, give it some more flavor. There's no exact science to it. It's just basically putting some vinegar into it and oil. So it's my version of pickled heart.